Would Killer B be able to beat these rappers in a rap battle? That's the question. Based off information off of Naruto, as well as each of these rappers' battle history and or lyricism, I'm also taking in any angle Killer B can take against any of these rappers. But before I get into this, disclaimer, I am not a battle rap expert. This is just solely for the fun and comedy. I'm just someone who regularly likes rap and Naruto, okay? Let's begin with, do I even need to explain this one? 1 + 1 is 2. Of course Kendrick wins. Meet the Grahams alone is enough to see why Killer B is no match. This is no competition. J. Cole would clearly win. He's just more technical, more vicious. Once Cole drops that diss track, there's no chance for Killer B to come back.
3 days later.
I would like to apologize to Killer B. Who here thinks Killer B's got a great discography? We all know Kanye is a legend in this rap game, but let's be real, there's only one clear winner. There is multiple angles B can use against Kanye. It's endless. First off, let's start off with his Like That remix, because I can't fake it, that was ass. He did not need to release this at all. This is not a good look on the competitive aspect, which also brings me to his music, which everyone can agree right now is dog shit. Look at the amount of feuds he's been in as well. Taylor Swift, Drake, Pete Davidson, Peppa Pig, the list goes on, and you already know it doesn't stop there. That MTV incident, the existence of his whole Twitter account, supporting Trump, him running for president and failing, White Lives Matter, slavery comments, anti-Semitism, what he said to Iggy Azalea. Yeah, you gotta search that up yourself, I'm not saying it here. Kim Kardashian, Hell Mustache Man, Adidas. He even played explicit videos in an Adidas meeting and thought it was okay. As someone that bucked Gold Digger as a kid, this fall off is sad to see, man. Goes without saying, he does not stand a chance. Now this is an interesting one, but in my personal opinion, you got to think about this the same way you think about Batman in the Batman vs Iron Man debates. Prep time. See, when Meek Mill was beefing Drake, and Drake dropped back-to-back tracks on his head top, no pun intended, Meek was on tour with no recording studio, and by the time he got to record and drop a response, the damage had already been done. Let's be honest, it wasn't a great track either. However, you see the second diss track he dropped, maybe half a year later or so, Warpaint, now that was a solid response. And he even had that in the archives, since he was at the NBA game with Nicki Minaj when it dropped. This could give him a chance. But he has to be careful that Killer B doesn't mention this and the way this nigga been moving crazy on Twitter. Bro, you're nearly 40 and his current form, so these already make him lose points, so I'll give it to B. With Big Sean, I'll say both have solid chances of beating one another, but you gotta remember, one angle B can use against him is him always being overshadowed by Kendrick. Drops control, but everyone only remembers it for Kendrick. Just when Big Sean can drop in peace, Kendrick, like that, out of nowhere. Did I forget to mention, these old bars he used to spit? She put that thong on my groin and it make it go boing. She doing tricks with her pussy, I guess she's a magician. Ass, but it does even out, as Killer B has bars like these.
Check it, I'm not witless, yo. I got super rhymes and charming flow.
This nigga is trash. Ultimately, I would give it to Big Sean. He can have the W. With Tyler, the best thing he can do is pull out some funny ass bars and get creative with it, because this was what he was known for in the early 2010s.
Happy birthday, bitch!
So you just gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift?
Happy birthday?
You probably just say something like, this nigga's really using a handbook to write his rhymes. And on the most serious side of things, have you seen how crazy his past lyrics are? it's obvious who the winner is here. You lot saw that battle with Ray Von. In my opinion, I think Joey won it, but I can see B rehashing what Von said about how irrelevant he is in unique, no pun intended, and creative ways. Alongside that, his recent album sales. However, that doesn't take away from the verdict of Joey winning. Now with Lil Wayne, you can say, oh, he has punchlines and puns for days, boom boom boom, but he is battle tested. And if his diss track against Pusha T is anything to go by, throw in the towel now. There is one big angle B can go with this, and it's staring us right in the face right now. You don't need me to point it out, but there's also the angle that he's British. As you can tell, I'm British myself, and you know he's going to run the what if thy pockets, the teeth jokes. Leave us alone, I'm so sick of this shit. And riding round in a rover. Say what you want about his music, but if you look at his battle history, it's strong. Well, almost. Albeit it's against other YouTubers, but I can only go off of the information I have. So KSI Olo JDBT is the clear winner here. And if Killer B wants to fight him, KSI can just pull up on B like,
oi, why are you disrespecting me, bruv? My mistake, original gangster. No, this cannot be forgiven. Now empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose? And discard of your footwear as well. For what purpose?
Midway making this video, Drake has officially lost the lawsuit. Everyone, let's laugh at this nigga. Last but not least, Drake, and there's a clear winner here. Just like Kanye, there's multiple angles B can use against Drake. First, you gotta remember that fights against Sasuke when he stopped to write down lyrics disrespectfully, which is the minimum standard of being an MC. That's something that Drake does not have, because it's no secret Drake doesn't write down his own music and has ghostwriters. B is about that life. He was even doing this on an empty stomach. Second, from Drake's battle with Meek Mill, Pusha T, and Kendrick, his only main angle is dissing their partners. But the thing is, Killer B is not shown to have any girlfriend, so that already eliminates an angle for Drake, making him limited. Third, as you can see in the Killer B story in the Naruto Generations OVA, underrated game by the way, he can rap the rap, but also jump on niggas if needed. If Drake got jumped by Diddy, imagine what B would do. Lastly, get ready, the PDF allegations, his music since 2018, having a baby with an adult star, being a deadbeat father, misogyny, leaking his own eggplant, his weird obsession with Rihanna, the weird pouting he's been doing for the whole of this decade, his social media antics, his corniness, the ghostwriter allegations, his album covers, his album titles, Pusha T, Kendrick, everyone in America hates him, culture vulture, the way that he walks, the way that he talks, the way that he dress. Killer B would definitely win, but he just gotta be careful that this doesn't lead to a lawsuit, use money and become homeless.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and check out my most recent video.